So in this video we will going to cover the cross elasticity of demand. So what it basically stands for, the cross elasticity of demand means the degree of responsiveness of a change in a demand for one good in response to a change in the price of the another good. Can you think of a situation where price of one individual good X that is being separate from good Y, so its price is changing the demand of good Y? Can you think of it? No, you can't. But now I'm going to explain it further. So if you say that the demand in this contest, the goods has been divided into two major part, the substitute goods and the complementary goods. Talking about the substitute goods, they are basically those goods which could be used in place of one another. Like of a think of a situation, if the price of tea is being rising at a very high rate. Let's suppose earlier it was 20, now the price of tea has rise to 30, means you can say of 10 rupee 10 increment. Now the person who is liking that tea might feel not so much confident with tea, so he might substitute his demand towards the coffee. So the price of a tea has a positive impact over a coffee because the consumer can shift their demand from tea to coffee. Why so? They are both are substitute goods, because of that reason only. Now think of a situation of a complementary goods. It's best example of the love, or you can say a loved example being given always, that is car and petrol. You can say that car and petrol are having complementary demand, or you can say they are having a combined demand. How so? If a person is purchasing a car, then he need to full its engine. Of course, you can't say that car is so costly, you can't go for a petrol. Both are having a complementary, or you can say a combined demand. So if a price of car is being rise, the quantity demanded of the petrol is going to low. So there is a negative relationship being is existing. And in case of a substitute goods, you can say there is a positive relationship. How so? I have already explained. Like, let's suppose the price of tea is rising, so what a good consumer, or a intelligent, not intelligent you can say, but a very rational consumer, this is a right word, rational consumer can, what he could do, he could shift his demand towards coffee, है ना? So the price rise of tea has influenced the demand of a coffee, so there is a positive relationship. But on the other hand, the price rise of a car has a negative impact over the petrol, the demand of a petrol. So the quantity demanded of petrol is being decreased, so there is a negative relationship existing. So you can get through it. Now what the formula stands, it's that the cross elasticity demand is equal to proportionate change in quantity demanded of good X divided by proportionate change in the price of good Y. The whole divided, you can say, further expanding the formula, that is delta qx. Delta is stand there for a change, to show you a change. Delta qx divided by qx, the whole divided by delta py divided by py. So further expanding it, you can get delta qx divided by qx multiplied by the py divided by delta py. Further you can see delta qx by delta py multiplied by py upon qx. So with this, I think you must understand this topic. Now in next video we will try to cover the income elasticity of demand. So thank you with this.